Hey guys, what is up? My name is Landon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. So today we're on to the next team in my jersey collection series. Today I am doing the Calgary Flames, of course. Now if you guys didn't watch the first part in the series, the Anaheim Ducks one, I definitely recommend you guys go check it out because I do talk about a couple of things in that video there. But if you guys don't feel like it or you don't have time, that's totally okay. Let's talk about my Calgary Flames part of the collection. Now the Calgary Flames are my second favorite team in the NHL, and in saying that, I do have a ton of their merchandise. Currently right now I have 10 jerseys for them, which is tied for third most in my collection here. And then I do also have 4 hats, 2 toques or beanies as the Americans will call them, and 1 scarf as well. So I got quite a bit to show you guys here, so let's not waste any more time and let's get into the collection. Okay, so starting us off, it is a Calgary Flames jersey here, which is a little bit unfortunate because that means I have no Atlanta Flames jerseys in my collection, which is a little bit sad. I do very badly want at least one Atlanta Flames jersey in my collection, whether it's the home jersey or the away. I just really want at least one of them. But with that being said, let's start off with this jersey here, the Calgary Flames 1998 until 2000 home jersey here. This is the Germany jersey or the pedestal jersey, and I think there's a few other names that some people call it. I usually call it the Germany jersey because it kind of looks like the German flag, but I really like this jersey a lot. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Just the striping on it is extremely unique, and I think it's really cool. It's a lot of fun for sure. This one is blank. I got it just off some random seller on eBay for like $110 or $105, something like that. Now, I did used to have the away version or the darker version of this jersey. I ended up selling it, and I kind of regret selling it, but I don't at the same time. Now, the reason I sold the jersey was because the logo was kind of falling off, and that was the main reason I sold it, but I do kind of regret it because I do really like it a lot. So yeah, one day I'm hoping to get the darker version of this once again in my collection, and hopefully it's better quality than the last one that I had. Now, let's move on to the next jersey in the collection. Okay, so next up we have their 2000 to 2004 home/away jersey, and like I've said before, reason I say home/away is because in the 2003 and 2004 season, they changed the white jerseys from the home jerseys to the aways, but I do not mind this jersey. It isn't my favorite Flames jersey. I do think it's okay. It does kind of have the blasty striping to it. At least that's what it is mimicking, and that's where it kind of got the pattern off from. The logo on this jersey, it is absolutely massive. Like, look how big this thing. It basically covers the entire front of the jersey, so it is quite huge. This one is a blank jersey, and I do like the blasty on the shoulders here, but this one is a blank jersey, and the reason I got this one, because like I said, I don't absolutely love it. I do think it is just okay, but the reason I got it is because I got it for $10 off of Facebook Marketplace. So when I saw it was for $10, I was like, well, I guess I'll get it. Like, I kind of have to at that point, so that is the reason I got it. And yeah, like I said, it's a decent jersey. I don't mind it, but I definitely prefer some other Flames jerseys for sure. In saying that, let's move on to the next jersey. Okay, so next up is the 2000 to 2004 third/away jersey. In the 2003 and 4 season, they changed this from the away into a third jersey because they introduced a new home jersey. But this jersey here, I love this jersey, man. I love the Blasty jersey. I just really like that logo a lot. I think the Blasty logo is just a lot of fun. I know some people aren't a huge fan of it, but I really like it a lot. And I do like the striping on the jersey. I'll talk about this a little bit later on, but I do like the red going all the way down to the bottom. And this jersey is, once again, another blank jersey here. I got this one off of some eBay seller, and there is one thing that makes me really upset about this jersey, and it's also a reason why I got another jersey later on, and I'll talk about that when I show that jersey later on. But I'll show you guys here. As you guys can see right here, there's a rip at the bottom of the jersey, so it is just the front bottom of the jersey, which is very upsetting. It is quite small, like it's not a very big rip, and most people probably wouldn't notice it if I was just like wearing it around, because I do wear all my jerseys like outside and everything like that. I love wearing my jerseys. You definitely wouldn't notice it if I was wearing it in a video because you usually barely even see the logos in my videos, but because of the fact that I know it's there, it definitely bugs me a lot, and I'm not quite sure when this happened. I don't believe that I got it ripped like that. I'm 99% sure I didn't, and I did have this jersey when I moved at some point, so I think it must have happened in the move, and I don't know how. I noticed it like a few months after I had moved, so I'm not sure when it happened or what happened to it exactly, but I just noticed it one day, and it really made me upset for sure, because this is one of my favorite jerseys that I have in my collection. So it's definitely upsetting, but I do really like this jersey a lot. Now, I do have a hat to go with this jersey. I mean, it goes directly with the Blasty jersey. It looks really nice. I got this one, I think it was before the reverse retro, so it is supposed to go directly with this jersey in particular, and it's got the flaming C at the back, and if this was supposed to go with the reverse retros, this probably would be white instead of red. So it is supposed to go with this jersey in particular, but I do really like this combo a lot. I think it looks really nice. Anyways, let's move on to the next jersey in my collection. I'm actually going to show you guys two at the same time. Okay, so now we're on to the 2003 to 2004 home jersey here, and this was only worn for 1 year because of the fact that in the next year, it was the lockout. The 2004 and 5 season was the lockout, and then from the 2005 season onward, they changed the manufacturer to everybody using Reebok. Now, technically, these jerseys here actually were never worn on ice in a CCM. They were only worn in a coho, so these kind of are fouls in a way, but I know at the same time, before Reebok took over, there was different manufacturers for every single individual team. It wasn't like one manufacturer for every single jersey for every single team. So like, it's kind of a foul in a way, but not really, because they are still like licensed jerseys by the NHL. Anyways, aside from that, I do have two jerseys here. The first one, I'm sure you guys can tell who it is. It is Miikka Kiprusoff. I absolutely loved watching Kiprusoff when I was growing up as a kid, so he's definitely one of my favorite goalies of all time. I really like him a lot, and of course, if you are a Flames fan, which I am, or at least they're my second favorite team, you kind of need a Kiprusoff jersey, and in saying that, there's another player you kind of need if you're a Flames fan, and it has the C. It is Jerome Mcginla, of course. I, once again, really liked Jerome Mcginla as a kid. He was one of my favorite players growing up, aside from like Matt Sundin, who I also really liked, but he was my favorite player on the Flames, I would say. Just a really fun player to watch for sure. Now, Jerome Mcginla is one of those players who I'm trying to get a jersey for every single team he played for. I currently do have 3 of the teams he played for. Right now, I'm looking for an LA one and a Boston one, so those are the teams that I need for Jerome Mcginla right now. Now, the funny thing is I've purchased 4 Jerome Mcginla jerseys. Now, 2 out of the 4 jerseys that I've actually purchased with him on the back have in some way been ruined or just like screwed up in some sort of way. There was a Pittsburgh jersey that I had with his name on the back, and the numbers on the back were slowly falling off, and I did something extremely stupid. I tried fixing it with like some fabric glue, but I was being extremely dumb about it, and I was just putting it directly on, and in doing that, I put too much on, and then I tried to remove some of it, and when I was removing it, I was doing it stupidly, so I absolutely destroyed that jersey. It is actually quite sad that I just completely ruined that jersey, although it was only like $30 or $40, so it's not like I spent a lot on that jersey, but it was quite sad. Now with this jersey here, something else is also falling off. It is the logo itself. As you can see from this side right here, it is kind of peeling off pretty badly, so I haven't used fabric glue on this one because of the fact that I only used the fabric glue on the other one because I was only kind of doing that temporarily, and then later on I would bring it in and get sewed on. This one, I'm not doing that because I don't want to ruin this one at all, so eventually I am going to go and get this one sewn on. I'm going to go get the crest sewn on, and I'll also probably get the shoulder patches because the shoulder patches are falling off a little bit as well. It is mostly just the logo itself that is falling off. It's pretty bad right there as well, so I really do need to go and get this one sewn down because, yeah, I really don't want this one ruined. It is definitely one of my favorite jerseys in my collection just because of the fact that it is Jerome Mcginla. Now, I do kind of have a hat that goes with this. It's not like a direct match or anything like that, but I'm going to show you guys the hat now. So this is the hat here. As you guys can see, it's okay. Like it just says Calgary Flames hockey. It is an Adidas hat, so like I said, it's not like a direct match with this jersey here, but it's pretty close. And then it does have the NHL shield on the back. But I do like this hat. As you guys can tell, though, it does have the stickers on it, so I haven't quite worn it yet, but it was fairly cheap. That's the reason I kind of got it. But yeah, anyways, with these two jerseys out of the way, let's move on to the next one. Oh, I wanted to mention, I did get both of those two jerseys just off of Kijiji. It was only like $50 each, so they were pretty cheap. But on to my next jersey here. It is their 2011 Heritage Classic jersey. Some people also call it the Ronald Mcdonald jersey, which is very fair. I kind of understand it, but yeah, this jersey is a lot of fun for sure. Just the yellow and then the dark red is just a very interesting color palette for sure. And I do really like the logo as well. The logo on this jersey is felt, but I do really need to go over this logo with like a fabric shaver because the felt on this jersey kind of can get a little bit dirty, and I've noticed it with some like other felt jerseys as well. So I do definitely need to go over this jersey with a fabric shaver and kind of clean it up. And like I've seen like a before and after picture before someone did the fabric shaver and then after, and it looks so much better. So I really do need to go and actually get a fabric shaver and do it onto this logo because yeah, I really do like this jersey a lot, but it does kind of need a little bit of cleaning. But like I said, it happens with felt jerseys for sure. Now, once again, this jersey is a blank jersey, and I do actually kind of want to get this jersey customized because I do like the customization kits on this jersey here, but this is probably one of the only Reebok replica jerseys that I would actually like to get customized. A, because it's hard to find this jersey in an authentic jersey, and also because of the fact that it has no shoulder patches, and that's like my main gripe with the Reebok Premier jerseys is their shoulder patches are really bad, and it makes the jersey look not really that great. But since this jersey doesn't have any shoulder patches, it makes it a little bit easier in my opinion to get this this one customized, or at least a stomach to get it customized. But yeah, I do like this jersey a lot. Now, I actually got this jersey from my brother. He gave it to me for free just one time because he knew that obviously I really do like collecting jerseys. He saw my collection and he thought that he wasn't going to wear it anymore, so he just gave it to me for free, which I was very thankful for, because yeah, this is a very fun jersey for sure. I do like it a lot. Now, I do also have a toque and a scarf to go with this jersey, so let's show you guys them. Now, I'm actually not a huge fan of the toque that goes with this jersey, or at least the toque that I bought. I'm just not a fan of like these kind of toques. They're just not really my thing, but I got it anyways because I just wanted something to go with this jersey here in particular. But I'm just not really a huge fan of like these types of toques or beanies, whatever you want to call it. I do like the design and everything, but I do like the scarf though. As you can see, it does say Heritage Classic on it with the sticks and like kind of like the snow there. And then it does have the flaming sea on the sides. And then on the other side, it just says Calgary, Alberta, 2011. It does go pretty well with the jersey here, as you guys can kind of see. It is quite the getup for sure, but like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the toque, but overall, I do kind of like this getup. It is quite something for sure, definitely. Anyways, let's go on to the next jersey in the collection. Okay, so now we have their 2013 to 2016 third jersey here, and I really like this jersey a lot. It's probably one of my favorite Flames jerseys that I have in the collection, and it's not just because of the fact that obviously you guys can tell it does have a lot of signatures on it, and the signatures that it has on it here, I'll actually read out for you guys. So it has Backlund, Hoodler, Stajan, O'Brien, Galliardi, Ramo, Russell, and Jackman. So it does have a decent amount of signatures, but that's actually not the reason why I like this jersey so much. The reason I like it so much is, as you guys can tell, it has a fight strap at the bottom, meaning it is an Edge 2.0, which I really do like the authentic jerseys in the Reeboks. I think they are so nice. Now, that being said, I usually don't like script jerseys or jerseys that just have text on the front of the jersey, but the fact that it does have the logo at the bottom makes it just slightly better for me. I like it just a little bit more. But the things that I really like about this jersey in particular are actually the shoulder patches and the back of the neckline here, which they kind of show off the same thing. So as you guys can see, it does have the Wheatfield at the bottom, which I actually learned it was a Wheatfield just a couple of days ago. I can't remember what video I was watching, but someone was talking about this jersey in particular, or at least this logo in particular, and they were saying that it was a Wheatfield at the bottom, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know that it was the Wheatfield, so that's kind of cool. Then it has the mountains there, and it has the C and then the F there, which I actually really like a lot, then with the sun in the background, and then just the flames. So I actually do really like the shoulder patch a lot. This is one of my favorite shoulder patches of the Calgary Flames, and I'm actually really shocked they haven't gone back to this in some sort of way, or used this logo at some other point in their history, because I do think this is a pretty nice shoulder patch. I do actually like it a lot. And one of the things that I really like a lot about the Edge 2.0 jerseys is the NHL shield in particular. It's just a little fuzzy, so it's kind of fun to play with a little bit. So I really do like that part about the Edge 2.0 jerseys. Now, this jersey is blank once again, and I don't know if I really will get this one customized at any point. And it's not even in particular because of the signatures on the front of the jersey, because honestly, most of the time, I really don't care about signatures unless it has a certificate of authenticity. If it doesn't have that, then I kind of don't really care about signatures that much, because at that point it could be just anyone's random scribbles on a jersey. But with this one here, this is probably one of the few jerseys in my collection that I would kind of think about getting like put up in a shadow box. So if I was ever to do that, it would be just with the front facing, because of the fact that that's where all the signatures are. Now, I got this jersey off of Facebook Marketplace, and I only paid $80 for this jersey, which is a huge deal. I was really happy actually to get this jersey for only 80 bucks. I mean, any Edge 2.0 jersey that I can get for $80, I'll probably get it like right away, because I do really like the authentics of the Reebok jerseys. And like I said, the signatures are kind of just an added bonus for me. They weren't even like the main thing that I was looking for when I bought this jersey. It was basically just the Edge 2.0 was the reason that I got it. And I do have a hat that kind of goes with this jersey. It's kind of just a regular hat, but I'll show it with this jersey in particular. So here it is. It is kind of like a word mark, so it kind of goes with this jersey. And the fact that it's black, it matches the shoulders pretty well. So I do kind of like it. That's why it kind of goes with this jersey pretty well. On the back, it just says Calgary, Alberta there, as you guys can kind of tell. Once again, it was a cheap hat, so that's kind of the reason I got it. But anyways, this is one of the jerseys that I'm going to hang up behind me, so let's do that and then move on to the next jersey. Okay, so I got the jersey hanging up behind me there. Let's move on to their 2018 to present third/home jersey. Of course, they made this their home jersey just this past season here, and I'm very glad that they did, because I absolutely love this jersey. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I really do like it a lot, and I really wasn't a huge fan of their previous home/away jerseys. They just weren't really my thing. I didn't like the shoulder patches at all. Now, the only thing that I actually prefer on the old jerseys to these jerseys here is the alternate captain patch that they have on these jerseys. On these jerseys here, it's just a regular A that's in the font of like the names on the back, but on the older jerseys, it was actually the Atlanta Flames logo, and I think that is really cool. I really like that touch on the older jerseys, so I do kind of wish that it was on these jerseys here, but it's not, and I don't really know why they changed that. I just think it's really cool, and it's really neat, and it's something that no other teams do, so I think it does really work, and I'm sad that they didn't do that on these jerseys here, so I hope that they change that at some point in the future. That's my hope. But as you guys can tell, it does have a number on it, so let's look at the back here, and it is Rasmus Anderson on the back. I do really like this jersey a lot. I got this one from Cool Hockey. It was during one of their like 40% off sale, so I'm glad that I got it when I did, and I do really like this jersey a lot. I think it is very, very nice. Let's look at the hat that goes with this jersey here. So the hat that I got goes directly with this jersey. It is a direct match. It is a Fanatics hat, so once again, I'm not a huge fan of like how the Fanatics hat actually feels, but I do think it looks nice. It just, in my opinion, feels a little cheap. That's the only thing that I don't like about these Fanatics hats. Other than that, I do think the look of it looks pretty nice. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next jersey in the collection. Okay, so next up is their 2019 Heritage Classic jersey, and this is just the Heritage Classic. It's not the away, because it does indeed have the Heritage Classic patch. But yeah, I absolutely love this jersey a lot. I think it looks so nice. I do actually prefer it over the current home jersey. I do like their away just a little bit more. It is because of the fact that I do like the Red Sea. Just the Red Sea, in my opinion, I prefer it over all of the other kind of types of seas that they've had. I don't really like when it is like a black sea or the white sea. I don't really know why. I just like it red. Once again, it is a blank jersey. Now I got this jersey off of Kijiji, and I got it for only $60, so I was actually really happy that I got it for only $60, because this is a jersey that I've been looking for since they came out, and I don't ever like paying full price for a jersey. So when I missed it like the first time around and I didn't really see any kind of like sales going on, I was afraid that I wasn't ever going to find it again. So I was very happy when I found this and was able to get it for only $60, because it is a beautiful looking jersey. Let's go on to the last jersey in my collection. Okay, so last up in my Flames collection, it is their 2020-2021 reverse retro jersey, the Blasty jersey once again. I love this jersey a lot, but I do prefer the older Blasty. Like I said when I was talking about the previous Blasty jersey, I prefer the striping on it. I don't like the fact that it goes back to black. I'm just not really a huge fan of that on this jersey here. But one of the reasons I got this jersey is, once again, when I was talking about the previous Blasty jersey and I showed you guys that little rip, that is kind of the reason I got this jersey. It wasn't the main reason. I also got this jersey because of the fact that it was a little bit on sale. I believe the Calgary Flames, I got this directly off the Calgary Flames team store, and I think they were running like a 30% off or something like that. So I didn't get it for super cheap, but I did get a player on the back. And as you guys can see, if you guys saw me unbox this, you would know that I got Josh Leivo on the back, who I do really like Josh Leivo a lot. He's one of my favorite like bottom line guys in the league, or bottom 6 players in the league, I should say. I just think he's a lot of fun to watch. I do think he has a ton of skill. He's just extremely snake bitten, and he is now in Carolina, so I hope he kind of turns that around in Carolina. Either way, I do like this jersey a lot. I'm glad that I did get Leivo on the back of this one here, and I do think it is a very nice jersey. And I do also still have one toque. The toque doesn't really go with any in particular jersey. I bought the toque because I thought it was extremely funny, and I really liked it a lot. Now, I haven't worn the toque yet, but here it is. It's a ridiculous looking toque, but I kind of like it a lot. It's just very funny, very stupid. I got it for like, I think it was like $3 or $4. I don't know. It was not very expensive at all. I did not spend a lot on this toque, but I kind of thought it was funny. It doesn't really go with any in particular jersey. I mean, I guess it kind of goes with the jersey a little bit. I mean, the colors match at least, so it kind of does go with it a little bit. But yeah, anyways, it's kind of a stupid toque, but I kind of like it. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be getting the Carolina portion of this video up in just a few days here, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure to stay tuned. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter at the Jersey Zone YT on Instagram and at the Jersey Zone on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. But like I said, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.